Hello? Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me, yeah? Oh, there's two of me. Hold on. You hear me now? Hello? Still two. What the fuck? Is there an echo still, or am I crazy right now? We good? Fixed? Let me double check something. Oh wait, hold on. Yo, is there a double still or no? Oh wait, but you can't hear the music. Wait, what's going on? What am I doing, bro? You know, maybe I should have tried this beforehand, am I right? Am I right, ladies? Let me see if I can get audio really quick, guys. Wait, do you hear double me now or no? Test. So now you hear. Wait, hold on. Is there still double? Okay, I guess we can't have music. I truly don't know why. I don't know what the issue here is, actually. I don't know what the issue here is. Echo now, double, yes. Double now, double. Now we hear double. No music allowed, lady. I'm sorry, yeah, ladies. This is why we can't have nice things. Guys, today's stream is only going to be on the YouTube. I'm only going to be watching YouTube chat because I can't see it. Play music on the speaker. On the counter? There's a speaker on the counter? There's no speaker on the counter. So yeah, just saying. Whoa, Habibi! First of all, Habibi with the $2, and then Habibi with the $5. You know, I might get a little crazy here, and I might be open to putting on a little. I do technically have a costume from the Young Boar grind. I was supposed to wear, but I end up not because we didn't hit the donation goal. But I might be open to doing it now because I've shown a few people raw dog in the stream with no music today. Yeah, it's gonna be a raw dog type of day, bro. It's a doggy dog world. Yo, the maid fit after this. Sheesh, put on the Young Boar costume. Your gameplay is in the top left. Not sure if you meant, yeah. So yeah, I do mean for that to be in the top left actually. So I actually have my iPad set up, and we got the VC sharing and everything for it, so I can still play Battle Nations while I'm fucking. Who fucking took it? Who fucking took my shit? Who's taking my shit right now? Huh? Huh? Come out and say who you are. Come out and say who you are right now. Who took this shit? It was Net, wasn't it, bro? No way they're all gone. No way they're all gone. Oh, wait. I took them earlier. My bad. Bro looks like he cooks the most delicious barbecue. Will never let you tell you his recipes. Well, thankfully today, guys, I'm going to be telling you the recipes today. So, I have actually done the slow smoked mammoth ribs before. But people have told me in the comments that they don't look like mammoth ribs. They look like boar ribs. So, I'm here to prove you guys wrong and try it once more. And hopefully we can get some delicious mammoth ribs. But first, we kind of have to get the mammoth's meat in general. So, the reason why I have the gameplay set up at the moment right now is because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and hunt some mammoths really quick. I have been ranking up the shredders, and I enjoy them. I don't think they're great for our level, for like at being level 46 with like compared to everything else that I have. But I think they're still good troops. I think they're still good units and everything. So from this kill right here, as you can see, we're gonna get a, what is this called? I forgot what this is called. We're gonna get a normal mammoth ribs, and we're also gonna get some baby mammoth ribs. So we're gonna go ahead and kill these guys really quick. I do need to put something in the oven right now. I totally forgot to do it earlier. So I'm gonna go put that in the oven really quick. I am doing something else on the side. How's everyone's day going? All right, I'm gonna take my leave. Have a lovely streaming chat and a lovely day and night. Habibi, thank you for coming in, donating, and just dipping out like that, bro. Thank you. How many new members were added to the guild during the last recruiting session? Doomman Productions, only 20 people were basically accepted in. I think it might be like maybe 19, maybe 21, but it's like definitely near the 20 mark. Okay, so we killed the baby mammoth. We killed the normal mammoth, and now we got its meat, guys. We got its meat. So this right here is the baby mammoth ribs. It's very nice. It's already packaged for us and everything. Perkins went ahead and shipped us these mammoth ribs, but I think Ramsey is also going to be shipping us another mammoth ribs alongside that. You know, something I have realized when coming into these streams is that I cook, but I'm not grinding. So that's why I have the iPad. That's why you see, I think it's on the top on this side, or maybe that side. I don't know what side it's actually on. But, yeah, I'm hoping to still play some Battle Nations, but as long as well, keep cooking. So yeah. How's everyone's Friday going? How's everyone's day going and everything? The first thing we have to do when coming into a cooking stream, as per usual, especially on a Friday, is drink. You gotta get yourself a drink. And while I'm getting myself a drink, let me go ahead and get some infected in here. Let me get that guy in there. Actually, I don't really care about ranking anything. Again, like, the infected are strong, but at the same time, or they're cool units, but at the same time, I'm not too stressed over them, solely because they don't really meet the strength of my current units, And I'm honestly kind of, I see no benefit. I am ranking up the Cannoneers, and I am ranking up the Shredders as well. But for the most part, that's kind of it. Are you guys ranking up the Infected? It's in your top right? All right, bet. I'm vlogging. I'm just on my phone. Oh, no worries, bro. No worries. Corona is a good choice for the occasion. Exactly, bro. I haven't gotten a good Infected yet. I'm on the struggle bus. Yeah, I can't complain, bro. I nanoed mine. I cannot complain. I nanoed my shit. So let me go ahead and cut this lime out really quick. We're going to bust this open. And let me hit it with this. I think I cut the lime too big. The lime is a little too big, but it's okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. I'll have another one later, so I'm going to keep that off to the side. This knife can go right there. We're going to get me a towel really quick. And we're going to get to cooking these mammoth ribs. Guys, these mammoth ribs are not that hard. They're not that crazy to cook or anything. It's pretty good. Colossus and Shredders, I'm still missing. Colossus are great. Honestly, the rank 5 Colossus doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. I'm going to be honest. There we go. Do I get a black nano for this? Fuck. No black nano. Have you guys been getting black nanos? Bye, y'all. But I'll take photos of the finish, and I'll put it in the guild Discord so I can see it later tonight. All right, bet, bro. Bet. Bet skis. Bet. All right. Let's see. I kind of want to just take out these infected. I'm not gonna lie. I need black nanopods. I don't want to spend any more black nanopods. And I have not been getting any. I've basically been having like a 20% drop rate with black nanopods. Does that sound like what everyone else's deal has been lately? I've got hella probably attacked about 40 encounters or received under 20. Okay, I'm being flexed on. Sounds about right. I feel like the drop rate for the black nanopods is around like 10% to 20%. I think that's the range in my opinion. I know the level 50 encounters, they have a chance to drop the two nanopods. Oh, we got a black nanopod. Let's go. How many infected we got? We got 3 infected. Let's go ahead and wipe these so we're not wasting time. And then while we're waiting for the meat to cook would be good. My ult just got Arch Shredder second attempt and my main 0 at 8. Bro, I've killed at least like 30 Battle Raptors. So, and I only have 1 Arch, by the way. Only 1. So it's not going so hot. I'm going to be honest. I got 2 nanos from a level 50 indeed. Sheesh. I've only gotten it in twice. That's it. Only twice. And I have yet to get another one. Today, at least. I still can't believe you got the Colossus right after your second roll. I didn't know it was only a 5% chance. If only I can have that type of luck for the fucking Dreadnought. Maybe I have the Dreadnought. No, I definitely don't have the Dreadnought. When did we do Dreadnought? Did I do it Wednesday? I think I did it Wednesday. That was definitely a Wednesday stream. You guys got plans for this weekend? Anyone got some moves? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Guys, also, if you're new to the channel, new to the streams, this is not my normal content. I do these as like a fun thing on a Friday where I get to play Battle Nations and cook at the same time. Right now, we're finishing up We're finishing up our infected, so I can reset those on a timer and then get right into business making these ribs, these slow cooked mammoth ribs, because that's what we're doing today. That's what's on today's menu. Now, brother, just got back into BN after 4 to 5 months. I might have to drop a little $99 on some nanos to catch up. It really be that way. A lot of people have definitely taken some breaks. I'll say that. A lot of people have taken some breaks. Man is committed to the infested grind. I have to be, bro. Even though like I have everything already, but like I kind of want more. That's it. I want more shredders. I would be happy with another Colossus. I already have 4 Cannoneers. The limit on infected is 4, but you know it doesn't hurt to have more than 4. And then what else? What else am I thinking? I think that's really it. I mean, I want the crawlers, right? The iPad version has so many visual bugs with the battle. Oh yeah, it does. But I honestly don't mind it. As long as it doesn't affect like the actual gameplay, I don't really care. Only 1 black fucking nano out of that, bro. Only 1. Is this gonna be a good day? Let's see. Okay, Net's already invading, bro. Net is already invading my shit. How many black nanos I got? I got 6 black nanos. How about this? Let's go kill a battle raptor. Because I do want another shredder. Let's kill a battle raptor. We'll see how good today's stream's gonna be. If I get an arch, I'm gonna be so happy. Because that's like literally all I've been going for. Heard Murph mention something about October 17th update. Any idea? Might heard. Oh, that update's gonna be the level 49 level cap raise. Let's be the level 49 level cap raise actually. So let's see if this is gonna be good. We want arc shredder. Please, 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 please. 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know what I got. I got a tier 2, bro. I got a tier fucking 2. I got a tier fucking 2. What's big stuff at level 49? All I can think is vets. You have the Brutalizer. You have Cryo. Orphanage is out as well. That's a good. I think that's a good XP shop. I mean that, and it's just an orphanage. You know. Heavier tanks as well. That's going to be good. Are they doing guilds with level 49? As of right now, we don't know. We don't get the mega tank, sadly. Not yet. Not yet, at least. Not yet. I'm doing a quick naval. We're going to do a quick naval in between. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So, guys, we have our Mammoth ribs. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy. Open this thing up. I am not going to be touching the iPad nor my phone or anything now after this. So this right here is the baby mammoth ribs. This is the mammoth rib. This is the baby mammoth rib we just killed. We got 2 sets, both sides. This one's already fucked up. My units, my troopers, sadly, this is where the bullet went, you know? So right there, that's not how it's supposed to be. The bullet went right there. But when it comes to mammoth ribs, guys, there's not a whole lot to it. It's not a hard thing. There's a lot of ways you can go about it, though. If you are a pit master, a chef like Murph, or anything along those lines, there's so many different ways you can go about this, honestly. There's so many different ways. Today, what I do have, usually, what I put on is just black pepper and salt. Anything else along the side on that, it usually burns up. So I try to put any other seasoning or any other like rubs or anything like that after the main cook. But it's really up to you, because then you can really get the flavors inside of there. But for right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do black pepper and some salt. And I do have a special rub as well. These are ingredients like brown sugar, paprika, trying to remember anything else. Sugar, paprika, a little bit more salt, a little more pepper. I use table salt as well. It really goes into the meat better than kosher salt. So let me go ahead and take out this fucking sub and let's go ahead and start doing this shit. Am I right, guys? Am I right? So it's as simple as this. Keep it high. The bark does not come from the seasoning. It comes from the wood you use. Now, sadly, we're not going to be able to slow smoke these, but I do have a order from Ramsey himself sending over. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, no. There's too much. Oh, no. Okay, let's tack a ship. Shit. Shit. Okay. Well, that was a fuck up. You guys didn't see that. You guys didn't see that one. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead with the salt now. I do a little bit of salt. Remember, the other seasoning that I do have also has salt and pepper in it as well. I just like to add a little bit more as well. The chef touch, exactly. The chef touch. The chef touch indeed. Fuck this sub, bro. Why is that shit still alive? That's a really important part. You don't forget that part. And then we do have this right here. The iPad kid instincts kick in. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm not an iPad kid. My girlfriend says I am, though. She says I am an iPad kid. But I don't believe it. My brother's an iPad kid. I think actually growing up, I had at least like, I'm not gonna lie, like 9 different iPads. I kept breaking that shit, bro. I kept breaking the iPads, and like I think one time, actually no, I have a whole graveyard back in my childhood home of just iPads. That doesn't mean I'm an iPad kid though. That does not mean I'm an iPad kid. Okay, so I played Battle Nations on my mom's iPad when I was 11. Sheesh. I played Battle Nations when I was in the womb, bro. I'm an original grinder. I don't know when Battle Nations came out, but yeah. I've never broken an iPad. How did you make a whole graveyard of them? Look, I wasn't the brightest fucking kid on the street. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so now that we have the seasoning into our baby mammoth ribs, I'm actually gonna pat it in so it really sticks in there. Now, what a lot of other people do, like home cooks, maybe pit masters or anything else like that, they like to do a mustard as a binder, but you don't really need to do that. It's really up to you. I don't think it adds any taste. Some people use mustard. Some people use barbecue sauce. Some people just use like cum. But hey, it's all right. Pickled mammoth trunk win. Oh yeah, really now? You could do the underside, right, like down here and everything. There is a membrane as well onto the beef rib itself. I like to keep that on because the fat that's on the bottom, when it's cooking, we're going to be cooking it this way instead. So the fat's going to be coming down. And with that fat coming down, that membrane is not actually going to break. It's actually going to hold that fat and put that fat, all that flavor back into the meat. So I like to leave that membrane. Some people don't like the membrane because, sometimes they don't cook it well enough to where it chars. And it's more like a snap than like a still like elastic feeling. If it's an elastic feeling, then you want to actually cook your beef ribs or your beef ribs a little longer than you took it out for. So BNAP demands a lot. His equipment, those iPads weren't. What? Beef? Yeah, bro. What? Yeah, this is mammoths or beef, bro. It's true. Mammoths or beef. I thought we're cooking mammoth. Mammoth is beef. If you didn't know, it's a family of the beef. Mammoths are a beef family. So yeah, this is it. This is what we're looking at here. I'll show you guys. So that's right there. You could season the other side if you want. I don't think I am, just because. But it's looking good. Another thing you can do is actually season this side right here, solely because there's nothing on there. Actually, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do that. Can we see some Bigfoot meat in the future? We can definitely get some Bigfoot meat. I'm gonna have to call my black market dealer, Perkins, to get me that, because he's gonna have to sneak it from Floyd. But I think we can make that happen. You always want to make sure you wash your hands when you're touching the meat as well, so you can keep playing on your iPad, so you can keep grinding. Bro thinks he's the Frontier Butcher right now. I am the fucking Frontier Butcher. Who do you think works there? It's me. I'm the Frontier Butcher. Hey, yo. Let him cook, gone too far. I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking. I am cooking. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and take out these last reef bandits. The grind doesn't stop, brother. The grind does not stop. The grind does not stop. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to refuel. I had to refuel really quick. And with that being said, guys, after that step, you do have to grab another. And there you go. Blame no whirlpool. Shit, bro. Oh, look, I don't got fucking technique. If you came here for a technique stream, you're missing out. Some other seasonings that you could use on your beef rib, on your beef mammoth ribs, if you want me to use the technical term, okay, is garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. I think paprika is a really big one. I'm a fan of paprika. I put that shit on everything. But I do have my own rub with brown sugar and a few other stuff as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically cut my hand kind of like this. And I'm not seasoning over the rib. I'm actually seasoning over my hand so I can actually get into that underside that I can't actually reach. And I'm basically just patting it slowly in there onto the sides so I can get the beef mammoth ribs. Because you do want to get every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny of all this shit. Because everything's going to be flavor. Is this some advanced technique? Nanopods surely required for this? Absolutely. You need to pay me at least 50 nanopods for me to drop the recipe. If you don't pay me 50 nanopods, I'm not dropping the recipe. Fuck you guys. So remember, this hand's infected. I've touched the meat. I can't touch anything else. But this hand, perfectly fine for a Corona. Fuck. Oh my god. And I can finish this encounter. Every nook and granny. Exactly. Okay, that's good advice. Corona equals good mood equals good food. So like 250. You're literally Jeff Bezos and you're saying 250, bro. Is that all you got? Yo, what we cooking? What's up, Hades? How you doing, Hades? We're cooking. We are cooking. Do I have a boss? Imagine I had the dreadnought right now. That'd be fucking nuts. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So, we got our thing seasoned on the sides. Everything's looking nice. Again, you could season the membrane if you really want. I'm not going to. Excuse me. But that's really it. Now, when it comes to actually prepping this thing, so I'm going to actually go ahead and put this on this pan. I'm going to be actually oven roasting these mammoth ribs. But if you're doing it on a grill, if you're doing it on a smoker or anything like that, so what some people like to do is actually get some parchment paper. You want to get some beef tallow or mammoth tallow and actually wet the paper itself, and you can wrap it in that for extra flavor. Well, some people say it's extra flavor. In my opinion, I don't think it is for extra flavor. It's more so to keep the actual meat itself hydrated. That's what people are wrapping for. Usually what you can also do is wrap later. Bye. What? Huh? Okay. What you could do after, or not after, but like after, let's say around like 6 hours of smoking, that's what we're going to be looking to do on these, 6 hours. 6 hours if you're on a smoker. I'm going to be doing these about 4 hours in the oven. So these are not going to be done. But remember, Ramsey sent us another order of mammoth ribs. We did kill another mammoth. He's prepping it in his kitchen. And I'm going to be actually, he's going to be shipping it over. And we're going to have that very, very soon. So don't you worry. Getting cloud while cooking would be such a power play. I would fucking love that. I would fucking love if I could get that. Yeah, absolutely. Whirlpool equals cloud. If I had the dreadnought, I would do a whirlpool. Okay, if I had the dreadnought, I would. We need a recipe of steak cooking in a cast iron class. I don't even have a cast iron. but yeah, I'm just gonna be shoving these into the oven, and I'm gonna be cooking them for about 4 hours, basically. But if you want to go above and beyond, you could do a spritz every hour with apple cider. Some people actually use beer sometimes. Another one is Coca-Cola, not the, not that one. But if you do, hit me up. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. But for me, again, I just like the salt and pepper, and then I add a little of my own flavor. All the extra stuff that I want on the actual ribs, like barbecue, maybe some like other, maybe I want to turn it into like an Asian fusion. I'm gonna be putting that on way later after the main cook is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. Wash my hands really quick. I forgot to dry them. There we go. Cool. And then the next step is drinking more Corona. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, take these, shove them in the oven. I do have the oven currently at like 350. You could go lower. If you go lower, you're going to be putting them on for a longer time. So I'm looking for 4 hours. I'm looking for an internal temp around at least like 165, and then I'm gonna want to check them, and then I would probably spritz and then debate if I want to wrap them alongside from there, because that's basically when you hit the stall. The stall is when the internal temperature of the actual meat is not gonna rise anymore, and then after that, the outside's just gonna fucking burn up. But if you wrap it, you're going to have a actual longer cook time. And if it's moist as well, you can even push that cook time for even longer, which means more smoke, more taste, more having that flavor into the actual meat than just the top side that you seasoned. So I'm going to go ahead and cook, not cook this shit, bro. I'm going to go ahead and clean this, because we are going to use this for when Ramsey sends over his meat. And I'm not talking about that meat, guys. Not not Ramsey's meat. There we go. Best sides to go with ribs. You can go mac and cheese. I do have a really nice side that I made earlier today. It is cut up, it's diced up sweet potatoes. So I made these earlier. I made these earlier today in the oven because I knew I was going to be using the oven already during this time. But, excuse me, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, anything like that, green beans, collard greens, all that type of stuff would go perfect. Basically, think of it your average Texas barbecue. Obviously, this is the Outpost barbecue, so yeah. But I'll be warming these back up later on because those have cooled down a bit. I'm going to go ahead and get a better knife out. There's no unit with a knife, huh? Like, the only unit with a knife that I can think of. Does Hitman have a knife? I guess no, that's a syringe. Because the icon's a knife. Because he chem poisons, right? There's no other unit. I'm still confused which meat is being sent. Silver Wolves have machete. Does Stalker count? Stalker, I don't think Stalker counts. Stalker has a fucking arm. Jeff Bezos, I'm still confused which meat is being sent. Jeff Bezos, Ramsey's actually sending. So what we were just prepping right there was the baby mammoth meat. That's got sent instantly over. The other mammoth, the elder mammoth, Ramsey's actually prepping and sending that over as well. Dustwalker. I guess Dustwalker has daggers. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Dustwalker does have daggers. I like. Yeah, there should be a unit. Like, what's that one guy from One Piece where he has like the knife in his mouth? He's like, you know what I'm talking about? That guy, is his name like Sanjin? Sinjin? I think that should be low key a unit. I would be down for a One Piece. I've never watched One Piece. I'm not a fan of One Piece. I've never watched One Piece. But I would be down for a One Piece collab. I'm very interested in what collabs Madrona would actually bring into the game. Very curious on that. So, guys, the biggest thing about being a chef and or a pit master is making sure your workspace is clean. You constantly want to make sure your workspace is clean. Anything that is not needed, you want to make sure you're throwing away, getting out of your view. We are going to be needing these much later. Absolute no One Piece knowledge. I have no One Piece knowledge, bro. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I got no One Piece knowledge. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out these really quick. Let's go ahead and clear out these. I got no infected. I could go steal people's infected. Should I do that? Who has infected right now? Does anyone have infected that I can go steal? Fuck. Okay, there we go. Oh, my Guppy's almost bar 3, bro. I hate Naval. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of Naval now. I am not a big fan of Naval. I was such a huge supporter for Naval, but now I have found it so boring. Solely because it's just like, I don't know. I don't even think adding more units would actually do anything. Maybe it might like revive the scene for Naval for me. But like, I don't know. I just find Naval a little bit boring in the sense. All I'm using is M10s. Like I feel like there needs to be some like unit that just fucks up M10s. It's not powerboats. Some other unit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Naval. Like I don't find the grind enjoyable. Jebediah, what are you doing? What's the most exciting thing you like about the level cap increase? Honestly, land expansions. That's what I enjoy the most. The land expansions. My base is so fucked right now. You have no idea. You have no idea. My base is like so. It's so jam packed that I can't do anything. I need more space to build out shit. And I know I need to get rid of some buildings because I'm just using it as like decorations for the most part. But I am excited for vets. I'm excited for heavier tanks. I'm trying to think what else. Brutalizers are going to be really fun. The moats for the decorations, those are going to definitely add a lot more color to the overall outpost because it has blue. Not a lot of decorations that come to mind have blue, especially in a desert setting to where most of our outposts in general is like, I would say 70% desert. So that's like more on the orange and yellow side. And I'm excited just to see something else than that, in my opinion. Lightning takes and Gorilla, yeah. I'm very curious on the Gorilla because I never owned one. I never used it, so I don't know much about it. I have looked up the stats. It looks pretty decent, but I don't know if it's like actually going to be viable for us even once we get to that level. When are we cooking sandworms? I don't know if I want sandworm, bro. I don't know if I want sandworm. I don't know how I feel about sandworms, bro. Okay. I think Ramsey's order is done. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. These are the other meats that Ramsey sent us. And you're going to be very surprised. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, guys, if you don't know, we killed a baby mammoth earlier, and we killed a elder mammoth. So, elder mammoth definitely has a little bit more meat on its body. The baby mammoth currently cooking up its ribs in the oven at the moment, but this was actually sent... I'm seeing if it's hot. This was actually sent by Ramsey earlier today. And let me tell you, these are going to look, oh, yeah. So, I told Ramsey, wait, hold on. Ramsey knows how to pick his meat. Ramsey does know how to pick his meat. I told Ramsey, could you please season this with salt, pepper, and that is it. That's all. That's all you need. He slow cooked it with the old Texas post oak wood. And let me tell you, this is looking absolutely beautiful, guys. Allow me to show you what beauty looks like. So this right here is the Mammoth beef ribs. This is from the elder himself. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is from the elder himself. Oh, God. This is fucking hot. I don't have fucking heated gloves. Wait. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Get off. Fuck. Okay, this is not working. Oh. Oh, that's hot. I gotta cool down my hands. You know, you think I'd be smart and wait for the oven to, or not the oven, for it to cool down. But I'm not. Oh no, another one of my lightning troopers died. Uh-oh. I guess it's time to infect that bitch, bro. Now that we washed our hands, we might as well play Battle Nations. We need a close-up on that beauty? Alright, let me get a close-up for you really quick. Oh, shit, I missed. Alright, let me get a close-up. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Please don't break. Please don't break. You see that? It's as big as my fucking head. You see that shit? That's fucking large. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was too much. Looking good. The color on it is insane. Thank you. We'll see how the inside looks like, am I right? So, my plan with the slow smoked beef ribs, guys, is actually, I want to make it into a sandwich. So, I'm going to be cutting up the beef rib itself. And then, I didn't prep this at all. I actually did not prep this at all. Fuck. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to grab this shit. I did not prep this at all. I totally forgot about this part. Let me go ahead. Fuck. Shit. Let me go ahead. We're going to pull that off to the side. And I do need a pan. Oh, everything's falling. Everything's gone wrong. Thank God the community manager is gone. Because she would be very upset at me, I think. She would be very upset at me. Everything went south really quick. Alright, we're back, baby. We're so fucking back. That's a fat L. I feel icky infected on my human trooper. Hey, yo, what? Alright, let's cut this bitch. Let's see what we're looking at. Actually, wait, hold on. We finished this guy. This smells delicious. This smells absolutely like my nose is low key like is gasming over it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Here we go. First cut. I forgot to remove this. All right. Where did I just cut? Here we go. Oh yeah. Jesus. Look at that. Oh my God. We're gonna cut both sides. I probably shouldn't cut both sides, but I am gonna cut both sides. Technically, when you're cooking meat, you like, especially with mammoth beef ribs, you don't want to actually cut both the ribs solely because it will oxidize. Oh, that was a bad cut. That was a terrible cut. That was a really bad cut. I'm not gonna lie. What animal is elder mammoth? Yeah, it's elder mammoth. It is elder mammoth. I cut the fucking foil. Okay, that's as big as my face, by the way. There you go. We're going to take this middle piece. So what I want to do with the middle piece is I'm going to be looking to actually cut this up. I'm going to put it on the pan. We're going to make it into a sandwich instead. Ooh, that's hot. That's fucking hot. We've been farming mammoths for this. Exactly. I've been farming fucking mammoths for this. So what we're going to do, if I can find the lighter. I need to move this. There we go. This comes into play. Just like that. Let's go ahead and light this bad boy up. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, yeah. That's cooking. I got the archetype cannon here. Shoosh! Shoosh! Alright, I'm going to move this chair out of the way for now. Hopefully you guys can still see this. So what I'm going to do is going to cut all the meat off the bone. There we go. And we're going to basically just sear the meat for a sandwich. There we go. We got a fuck ton of meat, bro. Oh my God, this is way more than I expected, actually. Okay. We're gonna stick these pieces over here. There we go. Okay, cool. This is the bone. This is it. Very, very good. But what I want to do with this is actually just cut it up. And get these on the fire. And this is just pure fat. I'm going to break this all up because, again, I want to make a sandwich out of this. I don't think I'm going to cook all of this. Fuck yeah, this is what I want to see right here, yeah. Live footage from inside the mammoth pen, exactly. I'm breaking up all the meat. Hey, calm down. What the fuck? Relax. We're breaking up all the meat because I want a sandwich. Actually, no, fuck it. We're gonna make a big sandwich. Fuck it. We'll do it live. My hands are so greasy, bro. Alright, I think that's good enough. That's the bone. The bone's going away. Oh god, it fell on the floor. The bone fell on the floor. Everything's gone wrong. Alright, we're good. The Corona might be talking now. Imagine all the exotic meats the Raiders eat. Exactly. The Corona might be talking. Here we go. Alright. So basically what I'm looking for is a nice sear on the meat now. I'm going to make it into like a little smaller chunks, kind of like a pulled pork. I'm not looking for a pulled pork exactly. I still want chunks of meat just so it can hold a stability a little bit more on the sandwich. I'm going to be honest, I think we need more meat. I'm not going to lie. The most American sandwich. How are we talking about, bro? This is so... Actually, no. This is pretty fucking American, actually. This is actually insanely American. Let's go ahead and get our bread out. Put the salt away. Put these away. And I think you guys know what time it is. Corona time. There we go. I'm cutting these up. It's all just nice meat. I'm going to wait for this to finish. And then we'll start cooking the next meat. We will get a top-down camera for this type of content in the future. Absolutely. I have already thought about that, actually, Hades. I'm way ahead of you on that. I'm trying to think. I think I actually do have the stuff. In the future, what I would love to have is a 2-camera setup for this type of stuff. But right now, it's not in the budget. I sadly don't make enough from Battle Nations to go full-time with it. But, hopefully in the future I will. Hopefully in the future I will be able to and go full-time of just like live streaming, making content and all that. I pray for that. Because I do enjoy doing this type of stuff where I do silly stuff. I know everyone here is more so they like watching Battle Nations and everything. There's a lot of grease in here. What I'm gonna do is, as much as I want that grease, just not in a sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take that. All this is actually, ow. All this is actually really good flavor. But sadly, it's just not the flavor we're looking for in this dish. Okay, so now it's really searing up. It's really searing up. Do you guys like lean or fatty? Nah, bro, I'm here for BNAP. Yo, thank you, brother. Thank you. I know there's a lot of people here for Battle Nations content. You like to see just watching Battle Nation gameplay, and I understand that. I have no issue with that. But these type of streams do kind of help me like not get bored of the game and just do something more exciting. This is fucking going nuts. What's going on here? It's like attacking me. We do have our plate right here. So what I'm going to do next is actually grab this, kind of spoon it, basically. And at the restaurant that I work for, oh God, at the restaurant that I work for, they actually put it in a little cup to get the size, not the sizing, but the shape of the actual sandwich itself. I'm going to go ahead and just grab all of it. Every part. Okay. Sure, I guess we can fall too, I guess. Every single part. Even the fat. I like the fat. The fat has flavor. The fat does have flavor. You can't deny the fat. Express mail me the sandwich, bro. Your kitchen looks pretty nice, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I like the marble, too lean or too fatty, not good. Yeah, I'm not a big, like, huge fatty fan, but, like, if it's in the middle, I really fuck with that. I'm going to actually let this rest for a bit, just so it gets the shape. Typically, you don't do that, but since this was on a little, like, higher heat, I don't want to do that. And I'm going to get rid of the other oil from the fat that was burning up. Solely because I don't want this to become a pool. I am going to cook the rest of this meat. Actually, do I want to cook the rest of this meat? I'll cook one more sandwich. So I'll cook one more sandwich. Oops. Just like that. There we go. I like the fat a lot. The fat's where the flavor's at, bro. That's where the flavor's at. Sadly, I don't have my well, not my restaurant, but the restaurant that I work at, their barbecue sauce. I sadly don't get it for free. Or at least I don't think. I've never actually asked. But we do have Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Award-winning, by the way. Award-winning. I'm going to go ahead and grab this bun. You could toast your bun if you want. I'm not a toast bun type of guy when it comes to this type of sandwich. And I also like putting the bread on... Oh, wait, hold on. I also like putting the bread on top of the actual thing and then flipping it upside down, and there goes all the fucking grease. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I'm glad I got to experience that before I actually committed. That is all the mammoth juice right there. That is all the mammoth juice. We're going to flip that. Like that. And put that on top. And that right there is a slow smoked mammoth sandwich. You guys see that? Hold on, I'll go a little closer. You guys see this shit? You guys see that? The lighting is fucking terrible. Do I have my phone? Hold on. I should probably be paying attention to what I'm cooking, right? You guys see that? It's right there. It's boom. It smells absolutely delicious. Yummy. Yeah, baby. Put the bun in the pan to absorb the fat. You could do that. I'm not a big guy on that type of stuff. Kind of looks like brisket sandwich they got at Buc-ee's if it is really good or wait. If it was really good instead of just good. Buc-ee's is still pretty good. I'm not going to say no to Buc-ee's. When I do pass a Buc-ee's and I need gas, I will stop and get some brisket and shit. Because it's a gas station. At the end of the day, it is a gas station. This is for the second sandwich right here. But yeah, Hades, like what you said, you could tip the pan just over to the side and then get the bun and soak that all up. You could also toast your bun too. But I'm just not a fan of like just a ton of grease or anything like that. It is flavor. I'm not going to deny that. It is flavor. I mean, look at that, bro. Look at that. That looks absolutely delicious. That looks superb. Oh, what the fuck just happened? 10 out of 10 professional. Level a level sent to Alex and Andrew. I would love to send it to Alex and Andrew, bro. Any ideal sides. If it comes down to sides for this, I will say mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is definitely a hands down side. Another side that I have to bring up as well is low key either green beans or collard greens. Those smack with this. I look. I was a picky eater when I was young, and I still think I am kind of a picky eater now. There's not a lot of veg that I typically like to eat. But I still do it. I fucking hate carrots. I'll never eat a carrot. Carrots should die. Carrots should absolutely be banished from the world, for all I know. I am a #1 hater of carrots. But with that being said, yeah, green beans, collard greens, they'll go perfect with this. Absolutely go perfect with this. Mac and cheese. Salad, you could do salad. Yeah, you could definitely do salad. Can you do a delivery, please? I wish I could, bro. I wish I could. Carrot cake, though? Nah, fuck carrot cake, bro. Anything with carrot, it needs to be eradicated. I don't care. Carrots are like... I'm traumatized by carrots. Traumatized. But we're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it at that. Carrots equal best. Absolutely wrong. Insanely wrong opinion. It's crazy how you're the first person in the world to have the wrong opinion. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fire. This is already seared already. I'm going to try to take as much as the oil as possible. There we go. And there we go. We're going to let this sit. Let that kind of get its shape and everything inside the actual cup. I'm going to push it down just to take out any of the air. Squeeze out all the oil to the very bottom. And then I can actually get that shit going. We're going to take this pan and we're going to throw it out into the sink for now. And then this thing I don't need, but it is hot. What the fuck's going on over here? Get out of here. And now we have the sandwich. I don't hate. Do you realize there are carrot juice and it's delicious, to be honest? I do realize there's carrot juice. I acknowledge that there are so many things that have to pertain carrots, and I wish all of it was gone. If I could be Thanos, you know how like Thanos snapped half of the population away? I would snap all carrots' existence away. And I would make sure people don't know that carrots ever existed. There should be no stories, no folklore, no nothing about carrots. Is the unmanned machine gun turret just better than the Basilisk? Absolutely. The Basilisk is absolute doggo, bro. You should not get the Basilisk at all. The Basilisk is absolute doggo. Okay, I got no. Are you guys ready for heavier tanks? Have you guys got your widgets up? Fuck. Have you guys got your widgets up? Fuck. I'm sitting at 63 widgets. How many heavier tanks is that? That's a lot of heavier tanks. Okay. Okay. That's the sandwich. That's the sandwich. I might stay with super tanks and skip heavier tanks. Some people have thought, I've thought about that. I think I'm going to just rank up heavier tanks just because. They're still good tanks. But, like, they're not, like, insane. Compared to, like, megas and supers. I forgot to mention that part. There we go. Okay. Just getting all the additional oil that was out in there. But I put the bun inside there. Flip. And then boom. That is the sandwich. There you go. Got some pieces falling out. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Got some sandwiches. I'm going to go get a container for that, actually. Let me grab that really quick. Because I do want to save this meat for later for another sandwich for another day. The kitchen has definitely gotten a little dirty. I'm not going to lie. Bro's first thought after getting... Oh, shit. First thought on getting his hands on the Infinity Gods to snap the carrot's existence. Actually, yes. Like, what else am I supposed to do? I don't care about anything else. I mean, I guess I could solve world hunger. But why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'm basically technically solving world hunger getting carrots away. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some barbecue sauce on this. I should have let this cool more. This barbecue sauce shouldn't be like that. But oh well. Squish that down as much as possible. I like smashing my shit, bro. Guys, this has been the slow smoked mammoth. Oh, man. Oh, man, it all came out. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Can I repair? Guys, this has been the slow smoked mammoth turned into a sandwich. And here goes the first bite. Oh, my God. That's big. That's big. Very nice bark. There's a crunch because we seared the meat, which I really like. Some people, I can see people not liking it being seared. I wish I did have different barbecue sauce, and I wish I did cut up the meat a little bit more so it could probably hold its form a bit better. But like overall, the meat itself, I can taste it through the meat, or through the actual meat, not just the bark. Like, that's pretty damn good. That's how you make. That's how you make fucking slow smoked mammoth ribs and turn that shit into a sandwich. If I had to rate this thing out of 10, like what you're asking, Hades, I would probably rate this, honestly, if it was a lot cooler in this room that I'm in right now, I would probably rate this around 9.4. 9.4. That's where I'm sitting at. 9.4. Is this the favorite thing that I've cooked so far? I don't think so. The dino nuggets, low-key fucking hit. I made some today, too. I made some dino nuggies today, actually. I made some dino nuggies earlier today for lunch. This is actually my dinner. And that's fucking mint. That is fantastic, actually. I may sound like I'm glazing myself, but you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. I took this behemoth of a rib that's as big as my forearm. Is as big as my forearm, actually. It's basically the same size. And I made it into a delicious sandwich. That is mint. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I'm getting Jollibee late. No way you just brought that up. No way you you're getting Jollibee. There's no way you're in this stream. You see me make this delicious sandwich. And then you say, I'm going to go get Jollibee after this. He knows. There's no way you're getting Jollibee after this. Jollibee is F tier, bro. Absolutely F tier. Honestly, if I had different barbecue sauce as well, I think I would be happy with that. This is not like my favorite barbecue sauce, but it's still good barbecue sauce. Makes me want to go to Costco and get their ribs. You should, bro. Get those certified Angus ribs, bro. That's going to be their top quality meat. Another thing is, I can't deny this. I think I did sear this a little too much. But I do really enjoy the crunch in there. Because what you could also do, before putting the bun on top, is you could put some chips in there. It kind of does sound like a 5-year-old move. But let me tell you, putting chips in there, it'll add a lot more. If you have some fries, that could also help. But I think this is good. I'm not complaining. That's it. I am complaining, but I'm not. At the end of the day, we need a tier list on supermarkets. Okay, you want a tier list on supermarkets? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. HEB S fucking tiers. HEB S tier, bro. S plus tier. I have never been in a supermarket to where I'm like absolutely dumbfounded on just like how stacked, how like I don't know. It's maybe the marketing they got. I don't know what it is. HEB, bro, is S fucking tier. That shit's on top. I'm sorry. If you feel like your supermarket's on top, it's not. You haven't been to an HEB. I've never heard of HEB before. I've never heard of HEB, and I used to live in Dallas. And then I moved to Austin, and I live by an HEB. And I just don't want to. I'm not going to Walmart. I have a Costco card. I do go to Costco. I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not going to an Albertsons. I'm not going to a fucking Vons. I'm not going to I'm trying to think of other grocery stores. Kroger's. Fuck all those. I'm going to an HEB. I went to an HEB with a barbecue restaurant attached to it. 7-Eleven is not a grocery store. How the fuck do you consider 7-Eleven a grocery store? I think, okay, Costco versus Sam's Club. I do like Sam's Club a little bit more. I think they might be a little bit cheaper as well. But they kept their churros for a while after Costco let go of the churro. Costco letting go of the churro was like the biggest mistake of Costco's life, in my opinion. I do feel like we're currently in the downfall of Costco. I do feel like we're in the downfall of Costco because the churro is gone. Nah, 7-Eleven is a violation. I mean, if you're doing your grocery shopping at 7-Eleven, you know, go you, man. That's impressive to be able to do that. But I do enjoy Costco. Costco pizza. I mean, Sam Club also has pizza as well. Costco will never fall so long as they got a $1.50 hot dog and drink combo. Honestly, so true. Actually, so true. I have Targets nearby. Bro, Targets are so fucking expensive. They're so expensive, and they're literally meant for divorced moms. Like, if you're shopping, like, if you're doing your full grocery shopping at Target, you have to be a divorced mom that has a kid, that has two kids that's one's 14 and the other one's at least 8. I'm telling you, that's the only people I see. Actually, no. Beyond that, I see like the actually there's a lot of homeless in my Target I see. It's actually kind of funny because security guards, you know, they like chase them around in circles. But it's not like them yelling, it's just like them stalking. Costco switching from Pepsi to Coke was a major L, though. I love the Mountain Dew. That's so true. I'm not a Pepsi fan at all. Pepsi to me is like drinking Dr. Pepper, but I still think Dr. Pepper is better than Pepsi. This meat fell on the floor. I'm not gonna eat it. Okay. As much as I would love to show you guys, actually, where are they at right now? Actually, I think they're ready, bro. Oh wait, I had the oven way higher than I thought. Let me see. Let's see. So these, little surprise now. Do we have any Dino Luggies left? No, they're all gone. These are the baby Mammoth ribs. I don't want to make it fall. So, oh God. So at this point, they look like they have really nice outside right now. Like outside crusting. There's not a lot of meat to this anyways for baby Mammoth ribs. And there's not a lot of fat either. So there's not a lot of protection on the meat overall. There was definitely good marbling. You do end up losing about like 20 to 30% of the overall size of any meat that you are cooking because it's obviously shrinking down. But yeah, these are looking pretty good. I mean, I kind of want to try to cut in one if I can. It's kind of hard with one hand. Come on. So the membrane is still pretty elastic. So that's what I'm saying is, since the membrane is still elastic, I should probably leave it in. But everything on the inside is actually done. So what I would probably do next with this is try to wrap it in aluminum foil to get that membrane cook a little faster. Also, I would probably spritz this as well because the top is kind of turning a bit dry. You could put apple cider, you could put beer, you could put a lot of other stuff. Really just depends on what your palate is and what you're looking for on the end result of these ribs. These are still technically cooking. Even when you take them out, they're still technically cooking. Internally, they are still technically cooking. So you want to keep that in mind as well. But for the most part, I mean, I could just take out the membrane itself. Yeah, the membrane is definitely still standing. It is definitely still there with us, as I'm seeing under there. So, can you do a dragon fruit cake? I don't know how to fucking bake. I am not a baker. The community manager is a baker, not me. But maybe the community manager might have to do a stream for you guys. But we'll see. We'll see on that. If I can fucking cut this. Yeah, see, the membrane is definitely still tough. So I'm basically just butchering this fucking meat right now. Oh, but that is perfect on the inside. I'm going to move that right there. That is looking, oh shit, beautiful. right now. You might not be able to see it, but you could zoom in maybe just a tiny bit. That's looking fantastic. There's a lot of juice, a lot of stuff happening. I love dragon fruit. Vile is the most delicious cake ever tasted. I've never had dragon fruit before. I've never had dragon fruit. Should I try to taste one of these? Let me see. It's just the membrane is still tough. Everything else is cooked, but the membrane is still tough. So in this case, if I am taking these out for the entire cook, I should have taken the membrane out. Oh, I already stopped it. Okay. Let's see. Let's try these. Straight out of the oven. They are fucking hot. These are baby mammoth ribs, guys. Baby mammoth ribs. Baby mammoth ribs. Right there. I don't know if it's focusing, but it's right there. Oh my god, wait, what the fuck? There's not a lot of meat on these. Baby mammoths don't usually have a lot of... That's a fucking good. Why is this way fucking better than the sandwich? Oh my god. Wait. It definitely needs a little longer, so it's more like fall off the bone. But I don't mind working. Oh yeah. Make another sandwich out of that. I would have to turn all of this into a sandwich. That's actually insane. Wait, I fuck with this so much. I think this gets a higher rating than the sandwich. Oh my god. That's delicious. Turn me into a sandwich. Get over here. Stop acting like that and get over here. Guys, that's the cooking stream. That's what we got. We made true slow smoked mammoth ribs. Literally right here. This is a mammoth rib. It's literally as big as my fucking forearm. Like, come on. What do you want from this, you know? We made check Dreddy. Okay, we'll check Dreddy, bro. If I have the Dreddy right now, I'll be very surprised. I doubt I do, though. No Dreddy. Sadly, no Dreddy. I think I might get Dreddy tomorrow, though. I'm going to hold that before someone takes it. Guys, that is the cooking stream. We made slow smoked mammoth ribs right here, right now. Boom, on stream. Y'all said I made boar ribs last time on stream, but this time I think I can say I can close the book and say that I made slow smoked mammoth ribs. But also we killed a baby mammoth as well, and we got the baby mammoth ribs as well right here in front of me. I think the baby mammoth ribs is actually a lot better than the elder mammoths, but that's just my my suggestion right there. Thank you for the super tank bar. No worries. I'm glad you kept grinding. I try to grind a little bit, but my hands are a little greasy, so I don't want to touch my iPad all the time. But we made the elder mammoth into a sandwich, and then we just had the ribs straight up. So yeah, that is it. Should I spam mammoths for dread? Yes, you should. Absolutely. With that being said, guys, That is the stream. That is the stream. I like them young anyways. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! That is the stream, guys. It's a short stream. I wanna be able to finish a video that I'm working on, and then also just relax a bit. I got a lot going on, solely because solely because the affected update did just come out, and I gotta push a lot more content out and everything. You can see every other YouTube creator in Battle Nations community pushing out that content, and it's pushing, it's going. So I also gotta be pushing. I have a video hopefully coming out either tonight or tomorrow. It just depends on how fast I can edit the rest of it, really. Beyond that, that's it. That's all we got. Guys, I'll catch you on the Monday stream. That's when we're going to be taking out the AS, or not the AS, the AC. We'll be taking out the AC, and if we have the Dreadnought, if we have the Kraken by then so by means we'll have them and we'll take them out. With that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one on Monday, and enjoy your time, enjoy the weekend, and enjoy everything. Look forward for future cooking content. Absolutely, we're gonna have more cooking content, a lot more cooking content. Let me tell you, a lot more and a lot more exciting. I'll tell you that too. Bye, love now. All right, I'll see you, bro. Okay, well, what's the next vid? It's breaking down the entire infection update, but then also showing what units you should be infecting. So yeah. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys. Thank you, Habibi, again for the 5 and the 2 on the super chat. And